I recently did a video on the first golf game I ever played called Nick Faldo Plays the Open. In that video I briefly mentioned how good the game Leaderboard was, and it just felt wrong not to spend more time talking about this game. There were definitely other golf games, don't get me wrong. There was Golf Construction Set by Ariola Soft in 1985, World Tour Golf by Electronic Arts in 1986, and Hole-in-One by Artworks again in 1986, plus others. However, at least from my point of view, it was Leaderboard that was the best golf game you could get on your 8-bit micro. Leaderboard and World Class Leaderboard were published in 1986 and 1987 by United States developer Access Software. The game was published by themselves in the US and by US Gold in Europe. When originally released in 1986, it seemed to be available on so many platforms, both 8-bit and 16-bit, not to mention the 32-bit Acorn Archimedes and the leap it made to the video games consoles at the time. Unlike some other golf games at the time, Leaderboard was one of those games you could jump straight into and pick up really quickly. This is where the game excelled, because you could have your friends over to play a round together, and even if they didn't have the game themselves at home, they could pick up this game really quickly and you could all have a competitive game together. So when you put all this together with its crisp, clean graphics, you have yourself one cool game, and hours of fun. Right, so if you have a look at the original Leaderboard first, by Bruce and Roger Carver, copyright Access Software. And to be honest with you, Leaderboard and World Class Leaderboard are they're near enough identical apart from the actual courses themselves. As you can see on the original courses, they're all water courses, and to be honest with you, some of them look a bit strange and a bit impractical with their floating islands and stuff, but it works really well. And the good thing that I liked about this game, oh, hold on a minute, I think I've gone too far. Splash down. There we go. Let's try a 9. Bit less power. Come on. Okay, just gone past it. Yeah, like I said, the good thing about this game is when you do actually get to the green, as we are now, it automatically puts you on the putter. And on the first game I played, the first golf game I played, it never did that. Nick Faldo's golf, you drive, and if you're lucky enough to get onto the green, you're still on your driver. So if you don't think, and you just take your next shot, you're driving off the green another 200 yards or whatever. Which was really annoying. But yeah, this one, it puts you on the putter when needed, and when you get back to teeing off at the next hole, you're back on the driver. So it sort of, it sort of just resets the club selection at every hole. Anyway, 5 inches. There we go, straight in. And obviously on Leaderboard, you do have a leaderboard to keep your scores on the Commodore and the Atari version at least. This is what I mean about these floating islands. Obviously you've got that floating island in the middle, and unless it's a boat, you've got no real way of getting there, but it works. It works really well. Oh my goodness. Oh, damn. So if I go straight, would that do it if I go straight? I don't. No, let's just try and just bring it to the edge. There we go. And no matter what version you play, it always draws. You always have this timed draw, whether it be the Spectrum version or the Amstrad version, which we'll see in a minute. Oh, I've gone too far again. Oh no! It's been such a long time I played this. But you do pick it up really quick. And once you've played a round, you remember certain holes and certain characteristics of the course. And that's good for when you're playing with your mates, because you can all play together and you're all at a very similar standard fairly quickly, and it's just the little differences between you and your friends that, you know, determines whether you win or lose. And so we did. Anyway, on the Atari version, it's very, very similar. It's slightly annoying sound when you're using your clubs, but really smooth gameplay. Yes, that's nice. Again, you've got that leaderboard type screen draw that it does. And out of playing all of these games, I think the biggest difference is putting. The way that the ball acts. Power's pretty similar. Just the way the ball acts sometimes, it's a little bit different. Oh no! Try again. That's the third. And I'm 5 over on this game. On the Atari. Never mind. There we go. Now I can never. I forget. I don't think I can actually make it across. Commodore version. Anyway, let's try again. No. Splash down. Let's go straight. Now, like I said, there is 4 courses on the original leaderboard. Oh, I'm on my own little island. But they are all these water courses of various styles. There we go. And World Class Leaderboard, same design, same gameplay, just real courses with trees and water features and bunkers. Obviously there's no bunkers on that game either, on the original one. Right, so here is the first World Class Leaderboard. And apologies for that noise. I had to look it up. There we go. I thought it was a fault on the game. But no, it's just how the game is. Whenever you play it, you get that buzz. But as you can see on World Class Leaderboard, we have lots of trees around. Everything looking rather green on the specky version. I think I'm going to aim just slightly over. There we go. Oh. I think I punched that. But oh. I'll take that. I'll take it. Where are we? Slightly slower draw time on the specky. And this is where it just differs a little bit. Let's try and... I don't think I'm aiming further across. No, I'm not. I should have listened to my gut instinct. So you can see the differences between World Class Leaderboard and the original leaderboard straight away with the trees. No water on this hole at all, and no chance of putting it either. Oh, damn. But as you'll come to see on the different versions, everything else is pretty much the same. The way that you apply the power, the way that you choose your club. And I think that's probably why they never really called it Leaderboard 2. They just called it, you know, just gave it a slightly different name. There we go. We're in. On to the next hole. And as you can see, there was no actual leaderboard there keeping score. And you don't get that on the specky version. Go with the one word. Straight down the middle. Ish. aim across, I think. Just a tiny bit. There we go. Oh, a bit far. You will see, or depending on how much you've played this or seen it on videos, it is quite easy to hit the pin. But I haven't done that so far. How much power? Which one on the pitching wedge? We are. Not too much. Oh, damn, just a little bit too much there. And every time you miss, you have to wait for the screen to draw. So that's your motivation to actually get it in the hole. Get it in the hole, then you don't have to wait for the computer to redraw the same screen again. There we go again. I don't find it distracting though, to be honest with you. It doesn't really bother me at all. It's always been fine. I mean, when Link's the Tour of Golf, Link's the Challenge of Golf came out on the Amiga, that was really slow. We're in. Right, over to the Amstrad. And as you can see, there's already a bit of a few bunkers up there on the horizon. Always found the guy's hat on the Amstrad looks like Mario's hat. I don't know. And it just seems a little bit slow in regards to the ball flight and everything, but looking a lot better than the Spectrum version, I must admit. Nice different shades of green, definite bunker colours, nice trees. No annoying noise all the time. Slightly less power there. Let's just try and avoid that bunker. We haven't been in a bunker yet. Can we avoid it? We have. But I think we've gone too far. Damn. Now hopefully there's no tree in the way. That was always the annoying thing about World Tour Golf. If you took a bad landing or a bad ricochet, you could have a tree right in front of you. No, not bad, but I'm gonna have to be careful how I do this. Pitch over it. No, not enough power. Damn. And as you can see, the ball almost looks like it's in slow motion when it flies through the air. I think that tree's going to be fine. Oh, famous last words. Why did I say it? Why did you say it? Right, pitching wedge again. I'll live with that. I will definitely live with that. And you can see straight away, like I said, the comparison between the original Leaderboard and World Tour. It does elevate it to a whole new, more realistic level in regards to the courses. We're in. A mix of trees and water on this one. For what is going to be hole 4 of Cypress Creek. Again, the other courses available was Dorrell Country Club, St Andrews, and the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet was the only fictional course in this set. All the rest being real courses. 2 in the United States, and obviously St Andrews in Scotland. Oh, look at that tree! This is not going to work. Mario's going to hit a tree. Oh, I knew it. I told you. Let's see if we get a good lucky lie here. Nope. Still got a tree in front of us. Let's see if we can go over it. We've done better this time. We'll take that. "18 feet. Oh, no. And if you're wondering how I'm aiming, obviously there's the on the screen. Just one moment. There we go. To the left, you can see that candlestick that's casting a shadow, and depending on where that shadow is, determines which direction the ground is running to, whether it's running left or right or away from you. Anyway, on the Commodore 64, hole 5. This is the one that I grew up on, so apologies if it sounds slightly biased, but I think the screen draw is faster. Arguably a little brown, but it's Cypress Creek, so you know you could say it's a bit dry and a bit autumnal maybe. Oh, a bit of the tree there. Now, although it says winds on the right hand side, I've got it on kids level, so there is no real wind in the rough. Let's see if I can avoid that bunker. I do like the sound on the Commodore 64, the swoosh of the club. It's a nice, pleasing sound when you change your club. There we go. Oh, I'll take that. And I just like how crisp the graphics are. There we go. So obviously you can see the shadow going to the right, so I'm going to aim to the left. I didn't obviously aim enough to the left and I missed. It's a good job we're not keeping score. 2 feet. Straight in. Obviously the leaderboard is back on the Commodore 64 version, so you can keep score a bit easier. Hole 6. And immediately you can see there's a bit of water up there, a bit of a bunker, and trees down left and right. So let's just go straight down the middle. I think we might find this is a dog leg. Yeah. Just about made it though. Obviously if there was wind we'd have to bear in mind there's water there, but we don't have that worry. However, we do have to choose the right club, and I've gone too far again. Damn. Oh, what the? Pitching wedge. I'm going to hit. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Sometimes you just know you're going to hit it, and there's nothing really you can do. Joy. I should be alright here though. Yeah, man. A bit short, but it'll do. Again, just like every other game we've played, whether it be World Tour or the original, the Specky or the Amstrad, as soon as you're on the green, automatically picks that putter for you. Come on. Come on. Oh no! So close. So close, but so far. Looking back, I know there were a few other games out there with 4-player options. Summer games and winter games immediately come to mind. I don't know, there were others. But this is one that would bring my little social group together. Probably because we all dabbled with the game of golf at our local golf course just 10 minutes walk up the road from where we lived. Anyway, putting my social network to one side, I think the Commodore 64 version and the Atari version were the best looking, with probably the C64 version just edging it out a little bit on sound. That annoying sound on the Specky version just spoils the game for me. and the Amstrad version looks okay but seems a little on the slow side. The better versions are a real treat to play, and at the time Leaderboard got some really good reviews, making it a critical and commercial success. And whilst it wasn't a franchise that lasted a long time, it did pave the way for Access Software to produce Lynx, The Challenge of Golf, a game that took golf to a completely different level. I hope you've enjoyed today's tour of Leaderboard and World Class Leaderboard. Let us know what your favourite golf game was, or did you just avoid golf games altogether? If you have enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and give us a like maybe. That way you'll always be notified when I upload new content. Until next time, thank you for watching and goodbye.